Hello, hello, hello. My name is Cody Beekman, and you are on the bench with Beeks. With me, as always, is the lavish Latvian, the man with the top, the man pressing buttons and making everything sound so very, very nice. I'm talking about the Mr. Keith Sanders. Keats, say hello to the fine people out there.
Man, that was quite the introduction, but thanks, man. And hello, everyone. What's up?
Hey, everybody needs a beauty introduction. So, hey, we're coming to you from a scrappy little garage in Thornton, Colorado. And what are we going to be talking about? Hockey. We love the sport of hockey, and we know you love the sport of hockey. So we want to grow the game and get people chatting about it. A little tidbit about me. I've been a big hockey fan since '96. Ever since Colorado Avalanche had graced our hallowed city with a beauty championship already. Sorry, I had to get that in. I'm too proud. Anyways, I've been playing hockey ever since, and I've written numerous things for 303 Sports, a little bit for Dog Nation Hockey Foundation, and I pure love the sport. What about you, Keats? What got you into hockey, bud?
Man, definitely not as exciting as yours between, writing for Dog Nation, 303 Magazine, and all that fun stuff.
You make me sound
there's your introduction. But no, it started for me at a pretty young age, I think. I picked it up from my dad. My dad's always followed hockey, so being around that, I guess it just kind of grew on me. I remember my dad buying me my first hockey stick, shooting some tennis balls around the yard, and it kind of started from there. It's just something that's always been part of my life.
Beautiful. And the way Keats and I met, we actually played together for quite a few years down in Highland Hills. The best thing I love telling people about this is first time walking into the locker room, I see this skinny little Latvian kid sitting there just giving a big old sniff off of his hockey socks, and I didn't know what to say. I was just sitting here getting a big old sniff. What was that about?
Who the fuck is this kid?
Just sniffing socks.
I don't know, man. I guess it was. Think of it as like the old yeah, exactly. Yeah. The old style fucking smelling salts. Like a little sleepy or whatever. Just take a big whiff of your sock that's been sitting in your hockey bag, in your parents' garage for the last freaking 2 weeks or however long. That'll wake you up, right? So I don't know.
I mean, everybody's got their weird like pregame ritual. I mean, after this season, you see some guys sucking down mustard on the bench. I guess Keats just gotta get a big old whiff of them gym socks.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little whiff of my orange Under Armour socks is what I remember them back then.
Oh, those beauties!
Had to match the colors, man. Well, had to match. Got to have the orange friggin' socks, even though no one's gonna see them.
The black and orange all day long.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, to be honest with you. But just like you said, everyone has like their weird rituals. I guess that was one of mine, as gross as it sounds, but it was something probably that I did before a game one day, and they had the best game ever, and I did it ever since. I can't really recall it, to be honest with you.
30, here's Keats 30 save shutout. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start whiffing my socks before every game.
Hey, like as no one said the goalies were the smartest ones, but
they're cut from different cloth, that's for sure. I mean, anytime you want to get in front of a freaking rubber flying straight at your head, give it a go. But so.
Right, I guess I should clarify for everyone now too. I'm a bit older now, and I've switched to the real deal, the real smelling salts these days. There's no sock sniffing anymore in the good old beer league where I'm at right now. But hey,
oh well, thank God for that. I tell you what, and I just got to clarify one more thing. Did you ever wash those socks?
I mean, they had to have. I mean, I think it was. I can't say like I ever is like, hey, I need to wash these socks. It was more like probably my mom. Hey, when was the last time those freaking things were washed? Get them out of your bag. Let's get them washed, type of deal.
Oh, when I get
Uh,
around to it.
yeah, but again, this was years and years back, and things have changed quite a bit since then. So
To be a 12-year-old hockey player again, eh?
I mean, those were the days. I'm not. I mean, thinking back on it, it was a lot of fun and a lot of cool tournaments, and you get to meet cool people and had hockey every single day, Monday through Friday, freaking practices, and weekends was always games. I mean, it was great.
Oh, waking up at the ass crack of dawn, going to those 5 a.m.ers, that's always a beauty. Well, yeah. That's what hockey is about, and that's what we want to bring to you, the people. We want everybody to know all the little quirky ins and outs, or just like the bigger, smaller parts. No matter what, we love the game of hockey, and we want you to love it too.
Yeah, and I was gonna add to that too. I mean, I guess you and I talked about it. Yeah, a few weeks back now. Let's put it. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. It would be something cool, and I know you've been always into journalism and writing, and like you mentioned before, you've had a couple cool articles that people have been able to read. So, why not just do the same thing over, freaking podcast, or however you want to put it,
throw a few microphones in it, mix it up,
same thing
happens. Yeah,
same
absolutely.
thing. You get to throw in some interesting people that you've met maybe through your little hockey path that you've
and
gone through.
Just like you said, I mean, meeting people at these tournaments and stuff, you get to meet a bunch of great people, and they get to share with you their love of hockey. So we figured we'd throw that down on a recording and get out there.
Right, and it's cool. I mean, even like, I don't know if I'm the only one, like you can add on it, but like, even from playing when you were younger or whatever, like, I always crosses my mind every now and then. It's like, hey, what the hell happened to Jimmy? Like, absolutely. Whoever that used, like, I don't know. It's a little.
Or I mean, you even see kids, kids you grew up with playing. Now they're playing in the NHL, or even,
fuck, dude.
I mean,
no one that I know.
Well, I there's a couple kids, like Joe Mack's friend Jacob Slavin. He's playing for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Jacob Slavin was actually teammates with my little brother Michael.
Yeah, so there you go.
That's
the beauty part, and the best thing about it, like I said, the lavish Latvian, coming out of Eastern Europe, and then me being from Colorado, it stretches everywhere, and obviously you can see that in international hockey and all sorts of other places. I mean, even places down, like even Jamaica's got an international hockey team now.
Did it really?
No, absolutely.
I didn't know that. Honestly.
Oh, totally. Yeah, and I mean they've created some waves lately.
It's gonna be like one of that bobsled team, like the movie.
Cool
it's gonna be the same thing, like.
Yeah, just and.
5 years down the road, there's gonna be a movie.
Oh, for real? Yeah, absolutely. And they're gonna be carrying like hockey sticks into the arena, just like the bobsled at the end of the movie or something.
Right. Exactly.
But I digress. But yeah, absolutely. We just want to throw our love of hockey out into the air, and we hope you guys feel the same. So. We're gonna try to bring on as many people as we possibly can to talk about the sport we love.
Yeah, and I was gonna jump in real quick too, and obviously bear with us. We're pretty new at all this and trying to figure out how all this recordings and everything goes. So it by no means is going to be anything fancy right off the bat, and that wasn't our intentions to begin with.
Yeah, we're not winning any beauty contests,
right? But what we're planning on is obviously Cody. He is our NHL guru. He really, really, really follows not only the Avalanche. Obviously, that's his both of our favorite teams. That it's the home team, and you got to root for it. But Cody's really, really knowledgeable with all the other teams and some stats and players, and so you're definitely going to hear about that and some predictions, what he thinks, and so we're going to be doing that, and then also. the plan is to invite eventually some people of some locals that we know in the hockey community, some people that maybe have a cool story or interesting story, have something to do with hockey, sit down maybe for an hour or so to talk about it. And
Yeah, just bring in.
yeah, so it's not going to be, well, I guess where I'm trying to get with it is it's not going to be strictly like NHL is, like it's all like from beer league to wherever,
Absolutely, all facets of life within the hockey community, and there's so many different facets. I mean, women's hockey, sled hockey, anything. And what we really want to do is just like put it out there. Just show that hockey is so much more than just a game. It's truly a lifestyle. It's an addiction. I can tell you that right now. You could look at my closet and just see hockey jerseys all over, and I'll tell you right now, that's cost me a pretty penny.
I was gonna say that would be maybe a cool episode to talk about eventually down the road. You got like 100 freaking jerseys. It would be cool to talk about some of them and maybe what inspired you to buy some of them. Besides being a jersey collector, but like there's probably a story behind every single one of them. They maybe.
You can sugarcoat it all you want, Keats. It's an addiction.
Yeah, but I mean, some people might be. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't want to spend an hour talking about fucking jerseys, but hey.
Hey, well, who knows? Maybe if we run out of content, we'll have to.
Right, exactly. We don't know what to talk. Let's talk about Cody's closet.
I'm just sick of hearing these assholes talk about Cody's jerseys or whatever.
Right.
But hey, we want to thank you for taking this ride with us, and hopefully we can spout some good stuff and learn a little bit more about the game we love.
Yeah, another thing we were going to mention is this. Cody and I talked about it earlier. I guess it'd be cool to get some people's ideas, maybe what you want to hear, what you want to hear about. And again, like this is going to be hockey. Like there's going to be no football, no tennis. Like it's strictly hockey. We're not talking about any other sports. Is what the goal is. But anyways, if we can get some input maybe from people, we would like to throw out maybe our email. And you guys can shoot us an email about like maybe what you want to hear in the future or some ideas or something. Where anything goes, anything hockey goes. Even as much as like you got certain questions for Cody, for example, just shoot us an email and we'll address them on upcoming episodes and go from there. That being said,
well, and also you can hit us up on Facebook anytime, like Cody Beekman, BEEKMAN, or Keith Zanders.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, like I said, just I'm sure Cody's gonna throw in once we get done recording this stuff. We're gonna have a little fucking URL or whatever you call them. See, I don't even know half of these things.
A clickable link, let's call it.
Clickable, exactly. Clickable that was probably the word that I was looking for.
But yeah, we want to make this a like a community thing. That's what we want. We want input. We want anybody who's got a good idea, or if you want to come on and talk hockey with us, that's even better. We are always accommodating.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if like you're one of the people that's like, hey, like I'd like to come on and like bullshit some hockey for an hour or however long, shoot us an email. Be like, hey, I'm interested. Like, let's meet up one day and maybe we can all agree on a certain day and time and topic, who, whatever, there doesn't even have to be a topic,
Yeah, just come on. We'll chat shit and we'll have a good time and post it up on wherever.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure Cody's I know Cody's sitting and just itching. I know the playoffs are coming super soon, and I know he has a lot to say about that. We talked about it before we got on air. Sounds weird.
Oh yeah. We'll write it down and we'll do it live.
But there's probably gonna be some of that talk going around here in the near future. But yeah. That being said, email for myself or Cody, I guess, is onthebenchwithcody@gmail.com.
Oh, you messed it up. It's on the bench with Beeks, bud.
On the bench with Beekman Beeks.
On the bench with Beeks at gmail.com. You can get us. It kind of works better when you give them the right email there, Keats.
Yeah, I know. Well, sorry guys. No one said I'm the smart one here.
Oh well, hey. At least you got that beauty introduction earlier.
Yeah, I know. Well, what we'll do is we'll throw it in the link as well, just so people can see it. But yeah, it's on the bench with Beeks at gmail.com.
Yes, sir. And like you said, you can hit us up on Facebook, either of us, Cody Beekman. You'll be able to find me real easy, and Keith Sanders on Facebook. So yeah, just give us a shout. We would love to hear from you, and you guys keep your skates sharpened, keep your head up, and always keep your stick on the ice. Have a good night.
Right. Take care, guys. Bye.